Let's understand the term 5V's of big data. When it comes to big data, obviously there's a lot of it flying around these days. Data is being produced at astronomical rates. In fact, 90% of the data in the world today was created in the last 2 years. The term big data can be defined as data that becomes so large that it cannot be processed using conventional methods. The size of the data which can be considered to be big data is a constantly varying factor, and newer tools are continuously being developed to handle this big data. It is changing our world completely and shows no signs of being a passing fad that will disappear anytime in the near future. In recent years, big data was defined by the 3V's. But now there is 5V's of big data, which are also termed as the characteristics of big data, as follows. Let's understand 5V's of big data in detail. First, the volume. Volume is a huge amount of data. A particular data can actually be considered as a big data or not is dependent upon the volume of data. Hence, while dealing with big data, it is necessary to consider a characteristic, volume. Example, in the year 2016, the estimated global mobile traffic was 6.2 exabytes, that is 6.2 billion GB per month. Also, by the year 2020, we will have almost 40,000 exabytes of data. Second, the velocity. Velocity refers to the high speed of accumulation of data. In big data velocity, data flows in from sources like machines, networks, social media, mobile phones, etc. Example, there are more than 3.5 billion searches per day are made on Google. Also, Facebook users are increasing by approximate 22% by year. Third, the variety. Variety is basically the arrival of data from new sources. It refers to nature of data, that is structured, semi-structured and unstructured data. Fourth, the veracity. Big data is also variable because of the multitude of data dimensions resulting from multiple disparate data types and sources. Example, data in bulk could create confusion, whereas less amount of data could convey half or incomplete information. Fifth, the value. The bulk of data having no value is of no good to the company unless you turn it into something useful. Data in itself is of no use or importance, but it needs to be converted into something valuable to extract information. Hence, you can state that value is the most important V of all the 5V's.